This seems like a cool anime. It's like what's called Ars no Kyojuu, Giant Beasts of Ars, right? And it feels similar to Attack on Titan perhaps, but I like the art, you know. Like it reminds me of Amano's art, Final Fantasy 1 and so on. So I'm kind of like, let's see what happens here, right? With this anime. It is an anime only, guys. Or it's not, yeah, I'm looking at the commercial, it's not yet, okay. It is an anime only, right? Or I mean, sorry, it's an anime not based on anything. It's pure anime, right? And usually, as I say, I feel those animes are often better than other animes, right? Because they don't have to follow any other anime or manga, whatever. Now, here we go. You start. Yes. Yeah, it's a kind of flying monster. I think, like I said, I think the art looks very interesting to anime. So I think this might be the dark horse, right? We don't know because it's based on nothing, right? Because a giant, yeah. So this anime again is like a complete, you know, original anime, right? So we don't know what it's based on. Might be good, might be bad. But I really like the art. You know, this is what I mean. It looks like a man art. Kind of like high fantasy, whatever you call it. Yeah, I really like how it looks. When I looked at the trailer, like it looks really interesting. Then her face looks kind of pukey, but this is probably the anime I'm gonna watch on Fridays. I feel the most. Honestly, yeah. You should watch Body Daddies. That was an okay episode 1, but it felt like a weaker Spy X Family, clearly. It's very similar to Attack on Titan, absolutely. They have this like a catapult, right? Or a ballista, sorry, a ballista or a scorpion. It's like a ballista. Or a Scorpio, I mean, what's it called? Scorpio? You have the ballista, but then you have the smaller one, it's called Scorpio. Correct me if I'm wrong on my Latin, but I believe it's called Scorpio. But yeah, it looks very similar to Attack on Titan from a standpoint, right? Like they have this fantasy, medieval Attack on Titan, right? Oh, he's like, what's turning to Shiva or something? Yeah, he jumps down, she turns into like some kind of magical... Oh, and it busts his... Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy meets Attack on Titan or something. He jumps down here, right? His body... He turns into like Shiva or something. He gets Shiva ice powers, right? Obviously, I'm looking for that. You know, I love fantasy. I'm thinking if it's a 12 shirt, baby. I just did my Nier video, right? So I have my Final Fantasy shirt on here. Yeah, so it's like I got a lot of Final Fantasy stuff, you know. I got a lot of. So he got like Shiva, baby. He's like, yeah, he got his summoning. It is like Attack on Titan with magic. Like very similar. Very interesting. He's like a katana guy with ice katana. Interesting. Here goes the opening. No, but yeah, she basically straight up turned into Shiva, right? Here's the opening. Giant Beasts of Ars. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to the sassy bunny girl. Yeah, she comes running here. I'm like, where's the sassy bunny girl? She looks sassy. Oh, that's like Noelle, man. She looks a lot like Noelle, man. What does she do, Osterky? She looks a lot like Noelle. Straight up, baby, straight up. The song is okay. Visually, it's pretty good, though. Yeah, but not super impressed by the song. But kind of cool visuals, like you see the ball transforming and so on. Oh, this is sassy bunny girl. Looks like she's like Fran, right, in FF12, so I'm not, that's my waifu, man. Okay, now they can set up the music here. Yeah, another song turned better too. Yeah, another song was talking better. It goes like a stern princess lady. She looks angry. It goes like an angry princess woman. She's all like, I'm gonna fight them. Yeah, it's like... And it's like a titan with wings or something. Yeah, that's like Noelle, man, come on. That is like Noelle. And her summoning is like a fire. She's either his fire, I guess. I guess she turned into like his fire or something. She's like Efreet. Now it's a spaceship though in the opening though. I thought it was like medieval time, and now some goddamn spaceship appears. I thought it was like medieval time, and then a spaceship appears. I'm like, okay, maybe not. Oh, there was no break there? Okay, surprised me. There was no commercial break, so I'm a little confused now. But anyway, like some kind of weird octopus. Yeah, we're back to the city here. That was strange. They didn't have a commercial break. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but I'm just pointing out. Usually you have an opening, right, and then you get a commercial break. But they skipped the commercial break, so whatever. But that's kind of uncommon. It's just me. Oh, there's Noelle. She's like pink-haired Noelle, man. She looks very similar to Noelle. I can't be the only one seeing this. But I think this is the dark horse of season, seriously. Like, seriously, because it looks pretty good. She's running away. Stealing food. Yeah. I'm gonna fix the video. There we go. Bam, baby. Okay. So she escapes the Noelle girl. She looks a lot like Noelle. I'm gonna keep saying it, but no. But she got the same hair, right? You know, and she got the pigtails. And she looks similar, kind of personality too, kind of like a bit, you know, sassy princess character. I do like his clothing. Yeah, coming in like in the. Okay, she's way nicer. Okay, she's not a nurse. She's like, she's apologizing. Okay, no, she's way nicer than nurse. She was like, oh, sorry, I gotta escape, yeah. Okay, Noelle would have been like, screw you! Yeah, okay, she's nothing like Noelle, because Noelle, they look similar, but Noelle would have been like, F you losers! I'm leaving! Watashi Yosuke! Yeah, she would have been like, I'm out of here. No, this girl was like, I'm sorry, but I'm escaping. And no, she's a very nice person, so okay, she's nothing like her, but appearance-wise, typical princess though. Here, of course, she comes up from the ocean to escape. Successful escape, girl. Ooh, I get the butt here. Get the fan service. He kind of looks at the guy in the opening, so it might be her partner then. Because she's so probably the fire in the opening. Yeah, konbanwa. She's a very nice lady. She's very friendly. And she runs away. No, but it was, I think she turned into Efreet, right? Because we kind of saw someone like getting like a fire katana. And of course the first minute is like the woman turned into like an ice lady, right? Like a Shiva, fantastic, right? So felt like FF15, you know, it was like I'm summoning my ice, summoning into my sword or whatever. And it's like, have you seen like a lady coming up from the ocean? Look at that, she ran. Yeah, it was like a cute girl running at her. I kinda like this guy. It was like, yeah, it was like a really cute girl running that direction. She was super kawaii, so it's probably who you mean. Like a very, yeah, yeah, it's like, yeah, that cute pink-haired lady. Yeah, I think she's over there. But I would guess they turn into like summonings, right? And then they can fight. Yeah. And it's funny because when FF16 was announced, which I'm looking forward to a lot, you know, I'm a huge fan of saying it. They kind of had it feeling already. They were like Attack on Titan fighting. Okay, he's from Aerith. The flowers. She has money on her? Oh. She has a lot of money, I guess. This is probably a lot of money, right? Yeah, she's like rich, right? Yeah, I think so. Probably. Okay. But she doesn't know it, of course. Yeah, the lady's just like, I'll take one. Yeah. But the lady's nice though. She's like, okay, I take one coin. The lady obviously could have been like, oh, you have, I take it all. Yeah, the lady could have been like, I take all of that. Yeah, no, she was like, this is like a fair trader. So I guess she's like a nice lady here, right? Of course, she's gonna invite her home now, right? Yeah. She's like, you're all wet, cutie. Yeah, she's gonna invite her home, and but maybe she can't feel that because I keep saying that she's probably like a fire spirit, right? A fire esper or something. So she probably can't feel that she's cold, right? Because she's like fire magic, so she's probably immune to, or I don't know. I would think so, right? Given the opening, she probably has fire abilities, right? So it's like she's like, I'm wet, yeah, sure, whatever, but she probably can't feel cold, you know, because it's like I can heat up, right? Yeah, nothing's pissed off there. He's probably one of the bad guys then. He's like, oh, she escaped. Because he, of course, cast the button powers, right? Oh, it was it there. Who is he? We eat some drugs? No, I'm just like, oh, who's the voice actor? Very familiar Seiyu. Damn, who's doing the voice? It's so familiar. Oh, He didn't say much. He just kind of laughed, so I was a little bit. Now she gets like a cute little outfit there. Yeah, she's clearly like a flower lady, so she gets a lot of the botanist. I keep saying it reminds me of Final Fantasy, and then this woman is like an Aerith. Yeah, he keeps saying it's Final Fantasy. This woman is like got a flower house here. It is like, yeah, it's like Aerith's mom. Yeah, like my only garden here, you know. Of course, yeah. That's. You keep selling me on that it's Final Fantasy. I do think that the drunk guy is gonna be a part in that. He looks like the guy from the opening. And he kinda lied about her as well, right? So he's gonna meet up now probably. Oh, that's the older kid from the opening, yeah. Or kid, it might be some kind of, I don't know. Maybe isn't that human. He's carrying all this stuff. This is like a super genius guy, but I don't know, this could also be like, you know, like a dwarf or something, right? I mean, clearly this woman is like a friend, right? She's clearly like a, you know, like a bunny lady, so bunny wife. So this like blonde kid here, he looks like superpower. Look, first, yeah, it's an opening. I wouldn't surprised if it's like a gnome or a dwarf or something. I mean, it's carrying like freaking his own body weight times 5, and probably it's like, probably it's a gnome or something. With his cat on his head. That is, I feel that probably isn't a human. Yeah. This character here, yeah, it's probably something else. Might be a human, I suppose, like a kid, but I don't know. It feels like what he was carrying and selling some. See, it's probably a gnome, right? Selling all its crystals. Yeah, Kiri. Yeah, and selling all its crystals. Oh, come on. This is gonna be a gnome or like a dwarf, right? Yeah. It's like, yeah, I got all these badass crystals, right? I'm a crystals lady, right? She's like, I got my collection of expensive crystals. Yeah, they're very kitty, and it's like kind of trade, yeah. Oh, you want my crystal, lady? Give me some, yeah, and it's all like, you know, all like, it's a kind of half scummy trader, your character. No, you want it? I can take it for all your money, yeah, like it's a suspicious trader gnome. Okay, and that guy is like a cat or something? Oh yeah, I'm gonna explain to us how it works here. Salamander, okay. Oh, she wants the silver ribbon on the cat? Oh, a promise ring. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Interesting. It's a lot of world beats. See, I think this might be the best anime. Not the best anime, but it's gonna be the dark horse of the season. They're kind of building up now some. A lot of build up here in the world is on, right? Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah. Oh, she puts it on. Oh, it even expands for her hand. Interesting. It even like grows on her finger. Uh-oh, it's a promise ring. She's probably gonna promise her power to someone now then. Yeah, she put on the promise ring. She's gonna like promise to marry someone or be their weapon or whatever. Yeah, might not be very good. Yeah, don't put it on. She likes it. Nah, it's beautiful. Yeah, she likes it though. She's like, yeah, shouldn't probably put it on. It's one of those magical promise rings. You shouldn't put it on, lady. It's like, god damn it. Little people out there. I think this so far, yeah. He's just a kind of loser guy. It's like, oh, where am I? Yeah. But he's obviously gonna be her man, right? But he's like her partner, her eyeball. But he seemingly is kind of like a half, yeah, he's like, ah, whatever, I'm just here, man, bro, yeah. This guy seems to be quite like, I was like, down his luck, right? He's like, I don't care anymore, yeah. Oh, it's like, what is that guy? He's probably a male version of the bunny girls. Or like he's like a horse or something, yeah, so. She might not be a bunny, but like a donkey lady, right? That. And he kind of have donkey ears too, so. Oh, here we go. It looks very, I like it, you know, 'cause I keep saying it. I'm a old, you know, JRPG, I love JRPGs, right? I grew up with, you know, yeah, I love this shit, you know, you're given like some, yeah, evil throne room, like a, yeah, some kind of like evil, you know, like the evil pope or something, you know, like in Triangle Strategy and so on, yeah, like, oh yeah, like, we're gonna control the people with our powers. summon the lady, yeah, summon the general of darkness or whatever. See, I like the shit, you know. Yeah, it's like this might be a really good anime. Oh, interesting. I see. Oh, she's the stern princess in the opening. She's the opening princess that was like, yeah, she's the angry princess opening. Yeah, she's definitely like a general. Yeah, she looks like a typical evil general princess. Look at her walking. She's like freaking evil, man. This is the woman we saw in the opening. She looks very stern. She looks very angry, you know. She probably is a good person deep down, right? But she's like working with the evil empire. She feels like a typical character that's gonna change side, right? She feels like a typical JRPG character that's gonna, you know, she's gonna start out on the evil empire side, and then, you know, in halfway through the game, she's gonna join the good side and be like, you know what? I'm a good person. She's like a Templar Knight. I wanna join the good side. I wanna be with the evil empire anymore. But here we feel. It's like a pig titan, I guess. Probably. It's like a pig titan with like some kind of. She really loves food, man. Yeah. Main girl is thirsty for food. She just keeps eating. Every scene with her, she's like eating some meat. Yeah. Every scene with her, but it might be because she's a living fire thing, right? I mean, she's clearly not a human. She's like an Esper or something. So, you know, FF6 style, yeah, like Terra. So. She's very much like that, right? That's why she eats all the time, probably. Here comes the first, I guess, Titan. That they're gonna fight. Yeah, it's a boar, right? Yeah, that's right. It's like a giant. Oh, yeah. But like I said, it's very Attack on Titan, but you know, like Attack on Titan, but like, you know, give them like, you know, magical boars instead, yeah. And now it suits like some kind of. I guess it's tusk or like. But yeah, obviously this guy is actually badass, right? He's just like a kind of drunk, but he's actually a badass. But he seems to be like a, I'll say it, you know, like, oh, I don't care anymore. Yeah, like he's like some kind of retired badass guy. Now, of course, he cared because he wanted to save this guy's life, right? So now he actually jumped in there. But yeah, it is very similar to a Titan. Like they have this giant wall, right? They're kind of waiting for this boar to get there. They shoot explosive arrows at it. Yeah, like it's very, very similar, right? Like the setup, you know, like they have this, they're pulling in the giant boar monster, and they have cannons, and they're, you know, blasting it and so on. Yeah, it is very, very basically humans fighting gigantic animals instead. It's kind of like that the opening of Attack on Titan. That never actually took place in the storyline. The one when the Beast Titan is running with the whale and so on, yeah, it's opening like 3 or 4, right? Whatever it is. There's one opening, I think opening 3, right? That it never actually happens in Attack on Titan, but it's basically the Beast Titan with giant elephants and boars and, you know, whales, stuff, right? And it's like he's running there, right? And it makes no sense because it never actually happens ever in the storyline that they have all these like giant animals, right? I guess you can call it the Beast Titan. Maybe they could like be pre-used or something, but not really, because they're like gigantic whales and so on. Yeah, the Beast Titan have different versions, but they're never like a whale, so I don't know. But anyway, it kind of looks at that, right? But yeah, I guess this guy is like he's like a typical retired badass, right? He's actually the strongest human probably, but he's like, oh, I hate life. It's like my wife died or something. He has that kind of feeling to him, yeah. Like something happened to him, like he lost his lover or his child died or something. You know, maybe you can explain it now then. It's something like that, right? Like he's like, I don't want to be a hero anymore. He's the strongest, but he lost someone he loves, something. Yeah, this guy definitely is evil. He knows what's up. He's like, oh yeah, you got the potential, man. Come on, use the power. But who is this voice actor? I'm just like, oh, who is this voice actor? It's so familiar. Dude, so familiar. Oh my god. Probably that evil voice actor. Yeah, they're just evil characters. Oh my god. I can't figure it out. It's not that guy. It's not. Is it you? Oh no. Oh no, her little straw hat. Her little Mugiwara. Yeah, she's being surrounded by the men here. It's pretty good animated. It's not that like the best thing I've seen this year, but it looks pretty good. Oh, it's gonna cut away from that. Now I'm sure she can just burn it, right? She's some kind of Esper. Yeah. Oh, the board's gonna be alive or something? Or no, something else coming? Oh, here comes one of the Titans. Yeah, straight up the Titans. Here comes one of the giant Titan things. Oh, the arrow is actually either... What happened? Okay. No, yeah, either the arrow... Okay, are the arrows like... I don't think so. No. Yeah, they're shocked too. It's not the arrows. It's her power. She's Efreet, right? She's Efreet. I knew it. Yeah, she's the Esper baby. She's like nigga. Yeah, her power. So I call it, baby. She's Esper. I call it. She's Efreet. I called it. She's yeah, the fire spirit. That's what she's like creating. Yeah, so she's burning the arrows, right? She's arrows at her. No. She triggers her Efreet powers, and now she's like lighting everything on fire. But I guess she can't. Yeah, she can't control the fire, right? No, she can't control the fire body. But she's clear. She's like Terra, baby. It's really interesting. Yeah, she's like fire. Oh, I guess he recognized it because he's. Yeah, exactly. He like his lover. So I called it. I freaking called it. His wife who died. I called it, baby. I called it. His wife died. Yeah, with that power. I freaking called it, man. Exactly. He's all drunk and he's drunk and sad because his lover died with that. I freaking called it. I knew it. That's how his lover died. Yeah, she died with I freaking called it, baby. Man, I was right on the money with that. Yeah, he lost his wife, right? He lost his love interest with that. I freaking called it, baby. I freaking called it. Yeah, now she's transforming into this like spirit thing. My God, I was 100% on the money. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure his love interest, like his wife died fighting, and then we see the flashback of he's like a bunny woman die, getting turned into fire or whatever. Yeah, I freaking called it, man. I'm right on the money. It's definitely nothing. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like unique or whatever. I was like, no, I was 100% knew it, man. But I guess he's been a fire controller, so he's like, I know what to do, you're an Esper. Yeah, he's like, I've been here before. He's like, my wife was also a fire lady, so you got the new power of my wife, Maybe she's like the reincarnation of his wife or something. He's like, you basically like my wife. She died with this thing, so. Yeah, see, this guy is like, I know what's happening, yeah. You can't control your gift or whatever, but I know what's up because I've been here with my yeah, like my former lover. She was also this power, right? And the gnome definitely knows what's up. This little weirdo, she knows definitely. She's like, oh, I see. They're triggering the fire promise, and she's always smug like, plan successful. She's so smug about it, like, oh, I knew what's up here. I like it a lot. I love this thing. Yeah, this is really interesting. Like I said, it's fantasy meets Attack on Titan. It's really interesting. Even though it feels very tropey, though. I mean, I predicted that his lover was dead, right? Yeah, that she died, and that she was the Efreet, right? But maybe that's why I like it too, right? Maybe that's why I like it, right? I love the shit, yeah, because it's like this is kind of what I grew up with this stuff, right? I love JRPGs. It's like an anime with JRPG, yeah. I'm impressed. It looked good. I like the characters. Like I said, I think it's a dark horse of the season. But I already said it. Right? If you go back and look at my live stream, we talk about all the animes. When I went over all the animes airing this season, I called it the dark horse as well. So I feel I kind of like that I'm right on the money, right? That it's gonna be the dark horse. Yeah. Romana, oh, she's voiced by Saki? Oh, I didn't even know that. See, I'm right. I think I'm right. It's oh my God. Start looking at the voice actors. I think that's Saki's voice actor doing the bunny waifu. If I'm correct. I'm looking at quickly at my anime list. Oh, is it that? Isn't it Saki? Where am I miss? She's doing Saki from that thing. Saki, yeah. Saki. Exactly. Oh man, that's just gonna get. I guess I reckon it's a voice actor. Yeah, that was nerd. But who's doing the bad guy? Okay, so you is doing that voice actor. I tried to figure out if I can quickly figure out who's the voice actor of the bad guy. It's a harder when you don't know all the characters' name. He's probably like a minor character too, so he's like a minor guy. It's harder when the anime now isn't. He might not even be listed, right? Oh, there it is. Asasi. Who is he? You know me. When I watch an anime, right, the first time, and I get into this motion, and I'm like, okay, but who's actually doing the main character, or not the main character, but this like supporting character? Doesn't have enough screen time. Man, I don't even recognize any character he's been. Okay, I barely recognize like any character he's been in. The voice actor. If I'm on the right. Oh, he's on. Okay, the only thing I probably see with him is talentless Nana. He's the weird guy. Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Talentless Nana, perhaps. Might be even thinking. But anyway, yeah, Saki, yeah, if we can waifu. I liked a lot, guys. Okay, I liked a lot. I wish we could do a longer review and so on, right? But I'm just gonna be straight with you guys. We soon have the next anime coming, right? Exactly, it's coming in next minute here, right? Sundre Akiyori Liselotte on the same channel here, TB. So I'll do a brief review here, maybe do a long review next week or whatever. I like it, right? Very Final Fantasy, right? Very Attack on Titan mixed with that. Efreet, she's basically Terra, right? Coding FF6, FF7 feel to it. You know, that's what I grew up with that, FF6 and so on. So I was quite happy with that. I managed to, of course, predict the backstory and so on, right? But I liked it, you know. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I think it was interesting. I liked the storyline of it, the fires, the Shiva, the Efreet stuff, right? So I think it was cool, guy. I think it was really cool. She turned into like Efreet, right? The female Efreet. And the other woman earlier was clearly like Shiva, right? And they kind of combine the weapon and so on. So I think it was really interesting. But as always with these animes, this is based on nothing, right? There's no manga, novel or whatever, right? So we don't know how it's gonna end or whatever. But I think this definitely might be the dark horse of the season. What more can I say? Well, I always say this thing, you know, it was predictable, right? And I think it's fair to say that that's always a good thing. No, it's like I've seen, you know, but that's also probably why I like it, because it's like I liked everything I saw. I could predict it, but I feel it's going in a direction I'm interested in, you know what I mean? Like I feel it's going into what I want to see, right? If that makes any sense. Like I basically, it's like I am able to predict the tropes, but I like every trope that I'm watching. If that gives it making sense. No, but I really liked it. I really liked it, guys. So, you know, Beasts of Ars and so on. I'm definitely gonna watch episode 2 of this anime, absolutely. Should I do an opening review? Maybe. I don't know, the opening was really good too, but the opening from a visual standpoint was really good. The song was okay, but it was very visualized, and there was a lot of spoilers, I think, in the opening, at the powers push and so on. That's interesting. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go over now and watch Liselotte then, right? This like weird gaming meta anime.